does even posting your vulnerable side worth it on social media?
There are multiple situations where I feel vulnerable that can be talking about social media.
What is even vulnerability? It says exposed to possibility of being attacked or harmed, either physically or emotionally.
I did saw news. I don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah.
But there was this girl, okay, and she was in that horse race kind of thing where they bet money. She won it, okay. She won that, and she posted a ticket. I'm gonna cash out this much money.
Yeah.
Some person like somehow went and cashed out her like
money
ticket
is-
number. Yeah.
The whole of these things is to get attention. It's to get that, okay, that validity, that like, that
100%.
everything. That's something that we are always like looking for and all that kind of. But at the end of the day, did it even worth it? Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a very exciting topic. Does posting your vulnerable side on social media worth it? And I have a very special guest here with me, Abhishek. Abhishek, welcome back to the channel.
Thank you for having me for another time, man. Nice to meet you. Nice. It's a very pretty day, and
Yeah, it's a very good day. Yeah, seriously, I was scrolling on social media the other day and I saw a lady kind of crying through, she's going through divorce or something like that. And I just like, okay, maybe does even posting your vulnerable side worth it on social media, that kind of stuff. So to start to kick up our own definition, what is even vulnerability? And this definition of vulnerability, according to Google, it says exposed to possibility of being attacked or harmed, either physically or emotionally.
yeah.
So this like the definition of vulnerability.
In social media, you don't have that. Nobody's gonna come out of your phone and slap
Exactly.
you.
But yeah, the irony
But,
the irony here is that Abhishek, we say okay, now it's physical or emotional attack, right?
Basically.
For example, let's say for someone that is going through divorce, it's always going to lead to some certain situation.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's gonna be that person feel like it's been attacked emotionally. Maybe feel like, oh, look, I'm not getting that peace of mind in this relationship. Or maybe the partner is just being abusive, and I feel like, okay, now I have to walk out of this relationship. But what do you perceive vulnerability means for you?
For me, like in situations, there are multiple situations where I feel vulnerable that can be talking about social media. Me posting my body, like I've been going to gym for 2 years, more than 2 years. It's just still thinking, oh my
Yeah.
God, my chest doesn't look that good.
Yeah.
Should I post this picture? Okay, and it can be like while public speaking or presentation, I feel vulnerable. Like I might screw up or say something that my team might not be handle it. These are the vulnerabilities for me.
Exactly.
But
That is like you are getting yourself vulnerable to the world.
Yeah.
For example, now posting your picture, or a typical example would be like posting a confidential document. For example, passport.
yeah,
That's been a total vulnerable to the world, because what happens is that if some third party, someone that's supposed not to get access to that passport of yours, find that passport and kind of take it, they can use it for anything, whether
Yeah.
physical or even emotional attack.
know,
And that's also being vulnerable.
I did saw news. I don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah.
But there was this girl, okay, and she was in that horse race kind of thing where they bet money.
Yeah.
And she won it. Okay, she won that, and she posted a ticket. I'm gonna cash out this much money.
Yeah.
Some person like somehow went and cashed out her like
money
ticket
is-
number. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if that thing is real or not, but
Of
that
course it's
gives
a-
you an idea like that can happen.
Exactly. That is absolutely true. I mean,
Such a possibility.
it's a possibility. We are living in a crazy world that a lot of things can be done with of course, with the internet and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And in that mix of people trying to show off their lifestyle and all that kind of stuff, the reality is that a lot of people are getting vulnerable online, and they
Yeah.
are showing their worst side. Look, for example, I mean, we don't need you to be telling us that
Yeah.
you are going through a lot of toxic
Yeah,
relationships or something like that. It doesn't even worth it. I mean,
Yeah. See, for how I perceive the emotional breaking down of any guy or girl, they are just looking for sympathy from the people. Like, I have been through this. I should I can go cry about it. Maybe people will sympathize with me and give me a little bit of support.
Yeah.
That's how I perceive it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true. I mean, that's why a lot of people do. Look, it seems that we as human beings, we kind of God have kind of maybe programmers to act some certain way. We always looking for validity. Validity.
100%.
This 100% something that is something
It's
that
the only reason like social media exists.
is excess because
Yeah.
because we need that validity. So
Yeah.
in that mix of looking for validity, people tend to think that okay, now because I'm going through some hard time, let me share it. Maybe people will sympathize with me. The question is that what if people did not sympathize with you? What if people attack you? What happened is that now if the reaction you are expecting to get from people did not happen, you end up getting
Bullied.
hurt, totally destroyed emotionally or even sometimes physically and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, people doxing you. Yeah,
Exactly.
That happens.
What if you do not get that's the whole thing? Does it even want it? Does it
Yeah.
even want it? Like, is it even worth you posting, anything much about your life on social media? What is it? Does he want it? So actually does it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
We're
that.
gonna talk about it, yeah. So next, one of the question I want to also ask: do you think like posting something online make it feels more real or like legitimate to people?
For me, I see. I roam around here and there. I take pictures. Like my friends who are not with me, my school friends, they see me posting every day. Okay, you are going to gym. You are eating here and there. Okay, you are having parties. Someone's birthday. You are chilling with some this and that girl. They don't even know
Yeah.
what kind of relationship we have,
Exactly, we're
and they
first
perceive like, oh
different.
man, his life is so good. He is doing such
Exactly.
such a great like in his journey and all. And like, bro, that's like what 2% of my life.
Exactly.
You don't even know what 98% of my lives look like.
Exactly.
I live in a village where the water is so dirty. I think twice before bathing. Okay, and the food I am eating is
That
like
is
not
so-
to my taste.
Yeah.
Like these are the things that we don't post. So for me, I perceive like people show the best part of their life. Okay, and these social media are just curated. Okay, to
And portray that image somehow.
that this is how my life is. Okay, this is how I look and all. So there will be a shift in every guy or girl's point that they after that point they will just stop caring.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is that. I mean, posting too much or posting maybe something sensitive, maybe while going some things. As I mentioned, right? Look, the whole of this things is to get attention. It's to get that that validity, that like, that
100%.
everything. That's something that we are always like looking for and all that kind of. But at the end of the day, did it even want it? Because if I'm showing my vulnerable side to the world and I did not get the reaction that I'm supposed to get, does that help my situation? It does not help my situation,
Yeah, like of course. See, as guys, like I'm talking about like guys are a lot of time they be told that you are not supposed to cry, okay, and all that thing. So most of the times, they are not guys who are posting those vulnerable pictures and all, okay, making videos that oh my god, I failed my exam. They laugh it out.
Yeah.
If something bad happened to you,
Yeah.
I will tell you, man, I broke my leg and
Laugh
this
at
and
it,
that.
like
I'm
just
not
like-
gonna be crying on my Instagram. Oh my
Exactly.
god,
That
guys,
this happened,
my
this
break-
happened, and all that kind of
So
stuff.
most of the time I see women, okay, because see, women are generally much more emotional. Also, they crave attention too, not like attention in the like seeking validation a little bit
More than the guys.
yeah. So generally, just compare how many pictures a guy and a girl post. It may be like 5-10 times more in case of girls. Like so,
Exactly. And also like doing a lot of things that
yeah. So,
like
but
intentionally, like I want to
But
get
the
the
thing,
attention. or
what's
that
the
kind of
what's
stuff.
the bad
So-
thing? If you ask them about it,
Is-
why you do that, okay, and they be like, I do it for myself. I'm like, Hell nah.
Okay.
Hell nah.
Yeah. Okay, now let's shift away from a little discussion of okay now the psychological part, whether you are going to get the response you're supposed to get or not. Let's move out like the danger this may be having in terms of the actual world we are. Thank God we are both computer science students, and we have seen the rise of a lot of LLMs.
Yeah.
And you know LLMs are
Faking video.
exactly LLMs are trained on
No.
huge amount of data.
Even before LLMs and AI deepfakes, social media already created
Never
a lot
met
of problems.
problems, and it's not the
See,
best
I
place.
can tell you my story. Okay, like see, there was one guy. Okay, and earlier I used to follow everyone. For those who don't know, I do not. If you don't know me, I'm not gonna follow you. That's the thing. Like most of the guys just okay. This
No, I tried to.
just
I
okay.
tried not
It's a
to-
girl. Just send you request. Just accept it.
No,
You don't even know.
No, actually, I try to follow people that I know.
Yeah. So
Because
but
I
most
found
of
it so
most of the
weird.
guys don't.
Unless creators.
Yeah.
Video creators
Yeah.
like that's
That doesn't
without.
see. There's a difference between a public and private account.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
public account, you are showing. I think a normal person should not go
I
for
think
a public
three-
account anyway.
Three. I think we have three categories. We have creators account, we have the public account, and probably the private. So if you are in between the private and the public, and you send me a request or something on social media or Facebook or whatever, I will definitely not. I have to know you before accepting. To be
Yeah.
honest, but yeah, creators account I can follow.
My general advice to the kids, okay, because now every 14-year-old have a Instagram, Snapchat, and everything. God knows what they are using today. So, but see, a normal person should not have a public account anyway. Like in
Yeah.
any case, I'm telling you with my experience. Okay, so even I had private account where I used to accept the request of the people who have like mutual following. I think okay, I might know him. I don't talk to him, but I followed him because I seen him, kind of acquaintance. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
and later like I posted few pictures with my friends and all. Okay, few girls were there and all. So he took the screenshot, sent to my friend, and was making fun of me that look at this douche and all that with this girl and all. Okay,
know.
that happened. Okay, and this is not the first time. Okay,
That's cringe.
so that's the time I realized, okay, not everyone who is following me is really thinks
friend.
like in a positive way for me. So I really need to be picky. Even so, from that point onward, I removed every that
Person
DP.
that you don't have like.
Yeah. Also, every person that like made my, like, you know, how many followers I have. People look at me as like, why do you have 124 followers, bro? I'm like, bro,
It's
if I need to, I will remove 80 out of it also. Okay. They like my 10-year-old friends don't need to know what I'm doing right now.
Seriously.
Okay.
It's actually true. I mean, it's still let's not dray out of the technical,
Yeah.
technological. Why? I mean, talking about like okay, we both computer science and all. We both know that LLMs are being trained on a huge amount of data, and not just LLMs of machine learning.
Impersonation
Yeah, exactly.
happen a lot.
A lot
With
yeah.
girls. I know. And
Exactly.
like a lot of times my this happened like 3-4 times. This is not a rare case.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
it's getting worse.
Yeah, they take screenshots of your girlfriends and all. They
Make it
it's generally girls, not boys even. They make fake accounts of their girlfriends just to
It's getting
you know,
out. It's getting out of hand. Like
Yeah.
we are now. So, but still, you know, now we know AI are being trained with a lot of huge amount of data. But one of the questions that we still did not get to answer, especially when it comes to this LLMs, which they require a huge amount of data. What this companies, OpenAI and others, they are telling us is we are just scraping data from whatever is available on the internet. The question
Yeah.
is that
I do
they did
heard about
not they did not give us or disclose
Consent.
exact the type of data they are using for,
yeah.
right? And we have seen they have went through a lot of lawsuit because people noticed that okay, one of those things. So we know some of the data they are using, even though they don't make it. Those data involve our social media posts.
Yeah, 100% matter why.
They are scraping our Instagram post. They are scraping our Facebook post. They are scraping our tweets, our conversation. Those are things that they are using to train these LLMs.
Talking about conversation, like
Yeah.
have this happened, like you are chatting, like this happened to me so many times. People have brought this up
Yeah.
a lot many times that I'm talking about buying a refrigerator with my friend on Instagram, and now I'm getting ads of refrigerator.
Exactly. So still, look, the thing is that like that's why, that's the thing, right? That's why all of this come like Daisy even watch it, even posting a lot of things, the vulnerable side, or even doing a lot of posting. We say right, and you know how what happened because you're computer science.
Yeah.
But on a layman person does not know. He would think that that's like a magic.
It's like
It's because they are stealing our data and they are running targeted ads.
so yeah, 100%.
It's because they are, it's
see,
because they are running targeted ads.
That's the
some-
two-sided thing.
Exactly. The thing is that and now for someone that he thinks, okay, what the hell is going on? I mean, I'm just talking about this, or I just search about it on Google, and now then I'm seeing this ad on my Instagram. What's going on? What happened? They are sharing our data. They
Yeah.
are sharing it. They are sharing our data to do targeted ads, to make sales, to make a lot of sales.
a normal person will think that his data is not that important. Okay.
But data is gold, Abhishek.
Yeah.
We know that. We know that data is gold in this world of like in this current world.
Yeah.
Because to build any AI agent, to do anything online, to run targeted ads, right, to generate leads, data is being stolen.
You know, one
In
thing
order to do that.
you are missing, like if any legal organization, for example, government of India wants to see my chats with you, they just have to send a one application, and that message you see na end to end encrypted. That does not mean anything.
Exactly. I mean,
Okay,
it's
they
like
have to show
that's like
that
scooping,
each and
right?
every.
There's
Of
a scoop
course,
is like that's
that's
scoop
like-
it. Just
that
clone a
happens a
certain
lot.
website. And for example, people do. I mean, we know that's how hackers actually hack phone, which basically they'll just send you. Okay, now you think you are logged
And
into
if you're
Facebook.
gonna point to the government like you cannot do this, you know what do they say? Security, because this is a fact. Because few of these militant terrorist group they use WhatsApp and Instagram chats,
Yeah.
and they've been caught. Okay, how? Because obviously
They're using
they
scooping.
are like scraping everything. They are going
Exactly.
through your chats,
I mean,
finding those tags.
I mean, we don't want to get into governments a lot, but still, I mean, we know a lot of things.
This
they are
tells you,
doing.
this gives you a ground reality.
Exactly.
How this thing work. Okay, the thing you say, you put,
You
they
post.
are not.
They can be used against you.
Yeah, 100%. They
100%.
are being used.
Targeted. A lot of targeted things are being done based on people's opinion on social media. We know that
Yeah.
with the current age. So that's one thing is that, like, look, all of this are accumulating to keep making you more vulnerable to a lot of things, which is at the core definition of vulnerability, which involve emotional attack, right? Exposed emotionally, right? And also physical attack, right? I mean, physical attack, or you even sharing that side of your own pain and all that kind of stuff. Still on the thing. Let's talk about like how LLMs are working and how LLMs are actually stealing our data and how vulnerable a lot of people are because how this technology are being trained. Let's talk about it.
See,
And I mean, you can go through how LLMs are actually being trained. Little technical, not necessarily technical.
yeah,
but
I'm not
just
gonna.
surface, yeah,
See,
a lot.
I also have just surface level understanding regarding it. See, as far as I know, okay, the LLMs they have already been using. Okay, it's either from Meta, Google, or OpenAI. Okay, they are trained on. First, they said they were libraries. Okay.
They are,
But
but
there's no way you're getting the public libraries to understand human emotions. Okay, you have to use general conversations.
course.
Okay, to as far as I know, to understand a general conversation between two humans, you need a hell lot of data.
100%.
Okay, that is already interaction between one or a lot of many people.
Yeah.
What's the first thing that you think about to have that much of a data?
Exactly.
Like, of course, it's your Twitter handles,
Exactly.
your comment section, your public accounts, and your chats. like millions and millions of lines of
Yeah.
text sent every day, every second.
Exactly. So let's derail a little bit of our thing. How does even like computers even understand our discussion? Of course, we know.
Yeah.
They understand because they are trying to mimic us. We give them their, we train them with our own experience, our lessons, whatever we want them to actually do based on what things that we already done, and then we just ask them to do all that. So that's how computers actually learn. So that's why now the conversation of data is. That's why data now is gold. That's why now people who are posting on social media, they are making themselves so vulnerable. They are making themselves vulnerable to cyber attack. They are making themselves vulnerable to impersonation. A lot of things, spying.
Yeah.
Spying on you. A lot of things, even attack, coordinating attack, and everything on you, and all that kind of stuff. So all of this.
I'm just thinking about the times I have sent my passwords to my friends and just like, wait, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, no, I think that is maybe a little safe compared. Like at the end of the day, those people will be, determining to log in or not to log in. But I'm looking at the general attack that people you don't know who are having direct intention to harm you. Direct intention to harm you. That intention may be whatever. Maybe emotional or maybe physical also, right? And I see a recent story I saw on social media just yesterday, I think so. A lady, she's an Indian lady actually. She said that one day she got a she got a DM from this fellow, and the guy was claiming that he had her nude.
What?
He had her nude.
Oh yeah, that's such a rampant thing.
That is going.
I know.
Yeah. And this lady was like,
hate
okay, all right. Really? I did not send, I have not done anything like that. Right? So she was surprised. And this guy was like, okay, he's demanding money, and if she not comply and all that kind of stuff, he's gonna release her. He leaves her. But he says the thing is that the lady, she's strong. And she's like, okay, send the picture. I don't mind you. So he sent it, and she realized that it's an AI generated actually.
It does not
with
matter.
her face.
See, it does not matter. It will have a big psychological effect on her.
Exactly.
If you see like your own nudes getting ailed by someone, okay, and people will perceive as a real thing. Okay, let me tell you a very
without thinking of maybe is a data.
Yeah.
AI. A lot of LLMs, a lot of what do you call it, image generation and video generation.
Yes.
Yeah, they are very very smart now. They can do a lot of things.
Gen AI
and now people are even cracking it to take it out of the actual the actual policy of not generating explicit content and all that kind of stuff.
Most of the big Gen AIs you cannot
generate explicit content, but people are actually training those models, are taking it out of mode because we already have a lot of open source models. They just need to fine tune it and make it better. And now what happened? They will feed your face and they will ask you to generate explicit content on you. And what
perspective, people.
Your life is ruined because of an AI image.
I know. I will tell you two stories. First is a story of a bridge. There was one bungee jumping incident happened. There was a video where a bungee jumping platform broke and the girl fell and the trainer fell. And later they copped out the which place that happened. Okay, news outlets went to that and they said no. Nothing of such kind of incident happened. We have so much of safety protocol. And then they looked closely to the video. It was an AI generated video. You know what they do? These motherfuckers make a 1080p video and like compress it to the 1440p or 240p. So it's like it looked like a CCTV camera picture that you are not able to identify that it's a Gen AI or something.
It's actually
and
disgusting.
That has such a bad marketing kind of thing towards their resort. They had the whole safety protocol. People were bungee jumping. Now people think, oh my God, that's not safe.
That's not safe.
And
because of how some other people just use generative AI to basically destroy their life.
Second is a little story video I saw where there was a big WhatsApp group. Generally there are these community groups. You might not know, from Vijayawada have a community group regarding alerts. For example, you get alerts that this robbery happened or this area is not safe. News outlet kind of thing.
Yeah.
There, picture of a car popped up. saying that there is this guy who is a child kidnapper. Wherever you see this car, please stop and capture him. Okay. And somebody saw that picture on that WhatsApp group, the community group, and found that car. They dragged out that guy, beat him like at the worst condition. They beat him so badly, and later they found out
That
that this was just a
fake.
hoax. Yeah, someone who wanted to get revenge or something. Okay, I don't know if this story is real or it's made up story.
But no, but necessarily don't necessarily be not to be even true or not. But
Yeah.
it just gives us a
It is
total
like
irony.
100% this can happen.
Yeah, it can happen. It just gives us a full irony of how people are getting their subs so vulnerable on the media. Seriously, I bought a new car. I need to post it. My wife just get a bad. I need to post my wife. We went to a holiday. I need to post my wife. I have to go. I mean, like, it's crazy. I need to post it. And you have been following on social media. We know
Yeah.
how celebrities have been killed because they mistakenly shared
Yeah.
their location.
Yeah.
What it was this famous American lady? She was robbed.
Oh
She was
yeah.
robbed in Paris, and all that kind of stuff. Just what? Mistakenly mentioning where they are.
Yeah.
Like, just mistakenly mentioning, okay, we are in this location. Just that
The
on a
the,
post.
the Lord,
It
you know
gives them-
Twitch, right? Twitch. Twitch
I
is
know
a
Twitch.
video
I know.
streaming
Yeah, I know
platform.
Twitch.
Yeah, there is an IRL section where they make like cooking videos and all those roaming around videos.
Yeah.
So generally, what they do, they have a 10-minute or 8 minutes delay in their video. But few people does not do that. There are all these girl streamers, I think Japanese girl streamers or some Asian streamers, and a few guys who are like diehard fans. They saw that they are around the area and went to her and start harassing her.
Exactly.
Like, this is the thing that social media and
Have
all these
created.
live platforms have created so much of a, like, without even knowing you're vulnerable.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
the-
thing. That's the problem, right? A lot of people, to be honest, we don't think that we are even vulnerable to those things, right? We don't think that we are vulnerable to attack based on what we posted on social media, and it's crazy. I mean, that's the thing, and I feel like a lot of educational thing could have been, will have to be. Will have to be taken.
Yeah.
care. Okay, now we talk about the bad part of it and not being vulnerable, and I mean, now how do you even, what should post, what can we post on social media and what should not be posted?
See,
What do you think some of the example of things we
I
can post and not to post?
Cannot tell you what you should post or not.
we can
That's-
just say that maybe we
Ha.
shouldn't post this.
Yeah. So, generally speaking, okay, there's no way you can safely use any social media
Social
platform.
media. It's very-
they don't care about you.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't say that to be honest, it's you can't say like 100% guarantee of your
I
safety,
can tell
but-
you, like, okay, make a public account. Don't accept the request of the people you don't know. Your DP should not be your face, so people cannot take your screenshots and all. I can tell you these things, but it does not matter. Okay, most of the people who gonna use your pictures of your social media and all,
Still
they're
gonna
gonna be your close friends anyway. I'm gonna tell you, and a random motherfucker will not come to you.
Maybe some people who want to just sometimes they do like that.
They have a grid.
the hiking
You
and
don't
all that
know,
kind of
like-
stuff. It's true. I mean, it's true, but we can't really say that this is what people can post and what cannot go. But in my opinion, what I feel like should not be posted on social media, family is one of them.
Yeah,
Family is one
True.
of the red line. I mean, you shouldn't be posting your family. If you're having a wife, if you're having a kid, please and please, I feel like you shouldn't post it.
maybe.
Those things. Are
I would
your-
like to flex
Yeah.
my wife, man.
No, it's normal. It's normal. I mean,
Yeah.
but seriously, we are also look. The things that if you are not being physically, if you are not attacked via basically being cyber attacked or anything, we can be cyber bullied. We have sent. Look, a lot of people. We have a lot of narcissists, like people who are not of their mindset. Like you see people actually, they clearly see that people that lady is taking a picture with her husband or with her partner. But what happened? They will keep a disgusting comment
Oh yeah, hundred
on
percent.
the social media.
I, I,
So
I
I mean, you see them literally. I mean, cyberbullying, sexual harassment. I mean that
not
is
even
sexual
harassment. There
harassment.
are times like, okay, I posted a picture with my friend,
But you're
girlfriend.
gonna see someone even
Okay,
randomly, even
and some random, okay, not random, a friend of mine
even your
texted.
friend.
Okay, he texted, oh man, she has nice
Nah, 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 nah.
this and this. Can I get her number? And I felt like,
What
bro,
the
I
hell?
kind of respect her. Okay,
Really?
like even though I can make fun of her and all that, but you shouldn't be saying that. Okay,
Exactly.
like
So, so,
so
so you
these are
see,
the
right?
things.
It's such a red tune, and but now we are moving into that world that look, everybody want to show off everything.
Yeah.
Like I want to show off my car, my girlfriend, my family, my everything. But at the end of the day, we realize that those things are getting us into the great trouble. We are getting more vulnerable,
You know,
more vulnerable.
this
Cyber bullying
a
attack,
normal
everything.
person have such a fake perspective towards life now, because you see, like,
What up, people?
you see 21-year-old jacked as fuck and they are having steroids in their ass all the time.
Yeah.
And you
And
and they will say 20-year-old
Yeah, there's
natty,
this-
3 years of training.
Exactly.
Just imagine the 20-year-old kid. Okay, I'm 21. Sorry, how old am I? I'm
You're
22.
23.
I know I'm 22. I'm not that old.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm 22. And I see a 22-year-old monster of a guy. Just my brain goes like, how? What
the hell
I am
what,
doing
what
wrong?
am I, hell am I?
Like,
Was I doing something?
Okay.
I mean, why am I not a millionaire yet?
yeah, 22 years self-made millionaire. These are actually, they create your
Crazy society.
yeah, these create vulnerabilities in itself. Okay,
Yeah, I mean, they make other people, they affect
Yeah. In some way, yeah.
Directly, because they motivate people.
yeah,
They
your
start posting
own
as well.
image of yourself, even though you have achieved a lot, there are a lot of people
They
who
make you
talk to me regarding that. Yeah, you have a good physique and all. You are like having 100% scholarship. Your life is so good. I was like, no, man, my
Exactly.
life is not that good. You are just having that
That
perspective.
perspective of it.
And you are thinking ill of yourself. I would love to have your life where you are just going on a work and have a stable job, and I'm still grinding in a college.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is what social media does to a normal person, and this goes all for the girls
Now
too.
the thing is, like, one of the why those things are crazy dangerous, and they are really, what do you call it, something that is going on, and it's a big problem, right? It's killing our self-esteem. Abhishek,
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
100%.
So I'm gonna tell you the recent thing. You probably see that guy, right, on the social media guy that usually wake up in the morning and put his
Oh,
face
yeah,
on
yeah. Tristan, Mike
yeah,
Tristan,
yeah,
I think, yeah,
banana
yeah.
shit thing, right?
Yeah.
And this guy is jacked up and everything. And when you check what is his work, he claims that he's doing coaching people, and he's
Yeah,
a
fine.
gym trainer.
$8,000 a
Okay.
month. I have seen his plan, man.
Okay, I was like, okay, that makes sense. But the reality is that
Most of these
there is a lot of shady stuff about that.
People-
The reality is that
Yeah.
a lot of shady things are going on about that. Right? He portrayed that he's He's very fast. He's even faster than car, right? Faster than dog, because the way
Yeah.
he's done. But do you know Aisha Speed?
Yeah,
Recently
I know.
just-
I saw.
Actually,
he ran
Speed
forward.
destroyed this
Well,
guy.
Speed is fast though. I have seen him running with the like fastest man alive right now.
Exactly,
Yeah, and he is comparable to that, but that's not apples to apples.
Yeah,
comparison.
but-
Speed is really fast, but still,
But still,
that was
the way
funny.
that guy, the way you were portraying that stuff, like he's like the fastest guy ever, that kind of thing. He just gives you the thing that, look, when you just see something on social media, just leave it as a social media post.
Yeah.
Please don't take it so much on your heart.
People need to understand all these influencers.
I just influences.
They are selling you a product at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And this is just all marketing.
It's just marketing. Seriously. That guy is literally marketing. It's marketing.
Yeah,
the watch,
I'm like,
even
this
though-
is the most amazing marketing you can have. Just
Exactly.
imagine you making a viral content that every other person is replicating is the biggest marketing hack.
is the biggest. Now that guy is being recognized by every single
Yeah.
one. He can get brand deals, a lot of the face of thing, and he's pocketing his now.
Yeah.
Now the problem is that your life is being ruined. I mean, then a lot a full topic about like a discussion about how toxic social media is. We can literally talk about it. You see, I mean, a lot of people they will take, okay, you can make it. You freaking person, like, I mean, how I make 1 million in a month, and the guy you are being, how you make 1 million a month, and someone from a country like, you know, like my country, for example, from Nigeria, he's watching you from social media without thinking, then he start getting depressed or something like that. But the question is that he won't tell you that he's in America. He won't tell you his family background. He won't tell
Privileges.
you a lot of detail. He won't tell you that they have a system that was built for them to acquire those things without even paying off that thing. Right? I'm telling you, my brother, in Nigeria, especially in most of the part of Africa, in Nigeria specifically, anybody you see with a car, there is 80% chance he owns that car. 80% to 85%. We don't even have EMI system.
So it's not like a car
Pay
you bought.
up front.
Yeah.
We don't have that. Anybody you see with car. But what happens is that if you are in America,
Yeah.
their education, I'm not attacking Americans or anything, but if you are in a lot of Western world or
100K
anything,
loan.
exactly, they get loaned for their education.
And
They get loaned for the literally food,
Yeah.
housing. They get loaned for their cars and everything, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that in Nigeria, thousands of people, a lot of the world in India, thousands of people will go to college and finish with zero student loan.
Yeah.
Finish and all that kind of. You also have option of government and non-government. For example, we have option of government university and non-government university. Government university, they will charge you less. Of course, private university
Yes.
will charge you more. The
Yeah.
only thing is that, okay,
Prestige.
maybe prestige and entrance exam, all of that thing together,
Competition,
maybe
yeah.
little hard and competition and all that kind of stuff. But that's something that we are talking about. But when you see this on social media, people start losing their self-esteem. I mean, literally, they start losing that stuff and thinking, like, okay, what am I doing wrong? I mean, am I doing something really bad that I couldn't really
They're
get
selling
this
you a
done?
dream.
Yeah, but
That's all.
This is the world that we are living on.
Hey, I think you are not into cricket, right?
Yeah, more for
I know.
football.
But have you seen ads of cricketers showing selling people about gambling? Bro, so many cricketers and players, and even now every influencer, okay, is selling you. There's
Some sense of
betting apps. Okay,
It's really mad then.
it's like, bro, why are you selling? It's like
So
selling you a course to make 1 million in a 1 month, and selling you a betting app that can literally get you have a higher probability to make you a
Exactly,
million.
to ruin your life, especially.
Also, yeah,
But I noticed something about India. I mean, one thing. It's really amazing also sometimes. So I see all of them all of the Bollywood stars and all that kind of stuff. They literally do a lot of promotion.
yeah.
Literally a lot. You see someone being a brand ambassador for maybe the sound system, someone being brand ambassador for a phone that they don't even use.
Yeah, no uses a Samsung and Oppo and Reno.
Seriously, I mean, literally, that's just what you call it, social media. But I also don't blame them. Those brands also know that those guys are not gonna use those phones, but of course, they just need the visibility on their brand, on all that kind of stuff.
Coming
So-
on to that point, like public and private, if you have a public account, I think you should leverage it. As a
Yeah,
content
that's-
creator,
exactly, that's what I want to talk about now. Okay, now what is the good side of posting your vulnerable side, or what is the good side of posting yourself on social media?
see,
the good side of it.
people had made, have you heard this term, self-branding, making yourself a
Exactly.
brand itself? Okay.
Exactly.
People like all those comedians, or you can say podcasters, they had
actors.
just made the whole ecosystem around it just from social media itself. Okay.
100%.
So
100%.
if you are making your own self a brand, okay, in any genre, it can be comedy, talking about some politics, or any product,
Whatever either.
okay, and even like a lot of these girls influencers, okay, they get followers really quick. Okay, and that I'm like, that's fair. That's fair
That
enough.
is no.
Like,
It's
see,
because
listen,
no.
you get
I wanna,
30,000 followers.
no. I wanna
Any
absorb
small,
you. I mean, I don't also wanna derate from actually the new segment. I mean, what we wanna talk about this the good part of the social media. But one of the things that I have noticed is that, to be honest, ladies, even ladies content creators, and I'm not even kidding in this when I said it. A lot of people, of course, they may be like, I'm even teaching computer science content, I'm teaching tech related content, but you guys are making yourself sexualize through your content. I mean, seriously, I mean, I don't mind whatever people wear. I mean, I don't want to be controversial on it. I don't mind, but the reality is that we are in a very crazy world. You are teaching a content. You are teaching an educative content, and you see someone wearing a clothes barely naked. Then
I'm just,
you ask the question that, are you really teaching that? Are you really teaching that, or what are you actually
I'm just
doing?
opening my For You page just to see how many shirtless
I mean, it's crazy, and it's really
people I can find. Well, it's mostly dudes.
yeah, no. But I'm just trying to give out the irony. Look,
Yeah,
it's
this is real.
actually
This
the
is
thing.
real.
Okay, content creation, nice and everything. You can make the money out of it and all that kind of stuff. But the reality is that people are saying that, okay, now we are actually not like doing a lot of crazy things, but like they are not
No.
showing their self.
Actually,
They are not showing. They are not
this
showing their
thing,
self. But
this whole thing,
it's a
it comes
crazy.
from America and that woke culture, man. I hate this. I don't talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
But see, I see if I have friends, okay, who go to gym and have a great physique, they post out their pictures. I'm talking about girls, okay,
And
and I go
still-
like, yeah,
still-
you go, girl, like
No,
hell yeah.
still that's fine. I mean,
But
gym
know,
is fine.
no. Gym is fine. But there are like I'm looking towards you positively. Okay, I know you have a great. You're working out. I need to. I should be enthusiastic towards my friend. Okay, that's fine because but 100 people.
What about people? What that's the thing.
Who-
That's the whole the concept of the vulnerability, of course,
Yeah,
coming.
but the thing is, once you get that kind of attention, those guys will be saying, "Okay, you have a
They want
nice."
more, of course.
Yeah, that this
And then now
starts.
would be pushing
It's
you
like
to,
this sugar craving. Once you drink it, you want to drink it again, a
and
little
then
more,
when
a
you be,
little more.
you be,
This much
you
will
start,
not be enough for
exactly.
next
You start
day.
getting exposed. I mean, getting yourself exposed a lot of bit, wearing a lot of more
Yeah, and
clothes that are more revealing and all that kind of. So look, I don't mind, but this usually this not like saying that okay, but talking about okay, everybody can wear whatever it
there
is.
are
But bro,
very
talking
good.
about educational content and you specifically know that probably is an educational content.
China.
Yeah, but still, people still wanna do that because of they know people will watch it because of how
In
it
China,
is.
they don't use these applications. Okay, whatever application they have, WeChat and all. Okay, WeChat, Baidu and all. I think.
That was a government monitor.
Yeah, see, but their moderation is so good. They normally promote those scientific research stuff, sports, and all those productive things. They push it on their social media. So people are okay. If this guy is doing that, I think I should. I can also do something
Yeah, but
productive and like.
no, yeah,
So,
it's true still, but still,
But-
entertainment have to be there, but
entertainment, I know entertainment
but,
have to,
but yeah,
but these
the government it's like
social
it's
media
involved in that.
platforms are just using your vulnerabilities. You lone fucker who doesn't have any interactions from a woman in past 10 years can scroll through half naked women like top 20 models right here. Okay,
So now they're endangering your brain rotting and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's great. But still, let's get back to actual thing.
But there's a
What
good
is the
thing.
good part of it? Okay, so now content creation, of course, we see people like Mr. Beast, we see people like Mangazi, a lot of people. I mean, Mangazi, I know content his creation. He's a cool guy. I saw some of the clips, but a lot of top creators are there that are actually cashing out from content creation. And what is content creation? Is basically creating source of value, so what people
Yeah.
want. It's whether entertainment, whether having conversation the way we are actually having conversation and sharing our own perspective about things. Creating source of value, no matter how valuable it is, creating value to people. So You're gonna get the
If you
attention.
keep it till the positive values that a person can really productively use in its life, that's the like best type of content you can
You can
consume.
be, yeah,
And giving. Okay.
given, of course. So the thing is that it's all good. Look, the thing is that it's your legacy, right? Look, there's thousands of things that we know that we cannot undo. There is some posts that when we mistakenly post them on social media, they are already there. Especially if we are of some certain level of influence, right? We cannot undo a lot of things, and those mistakes, if they are done, and they will go with us. The reality is that we have to look on what are some of the legacy that we want to leave. We want to live on life, right? What happened if people see my content in the next 5, 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Will I be fine with it? I usually ask myself on this: whatever content I want to be fun, I should be fine to be able to watch that content with my kids.
Yeah. 100%.
I,
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't
You saw
think
that meme?
exactly.
You saw that meme of like OnlyFans girls after 20 years showing their grandchildren how they
Nah.
made millions.
No, I did not read it, but
Okay,
still,
okay.
no. But
But you can understand the terminology,
exactly,
right?
exactly the
How
crazy,
they made their
yeah,
millions.
the crazy thing, right? That's the thing. They don't find peace. But for example, this kind of conversation, if my kid is there, I didn't 5 years old kid or something like, or some certain age kid of mine, I can watch this kind of discussion that we are having about does it worth it even posting
Yeah.
yourself vulnerable on social media. And this kind of a content, I feel like is something that a lot of people should embrace more, because on a long term, I don't think there is a lot of things that you can do today, maybe because of being naive and ignorant. You find out yourself doing a lot of thousands of mistakes and
Yeah.
later regretting them.
I'm coming to that. Like, if you want to use this thing as like best way possible, just like normally in the like real life, surround yourself with the people who have a greater value than who look towards you, and they see that okay, you are doing this good. We should tell you. They should tell me if I post something lewd. Okay, they should come up like, but
No, no,
man,
no, no, that's cringe.
that's cringe.
You shouldn't post
You
that.
shouldn't post this.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's really important. It's such an important.
Yeah.
And talking about this is I remember, I mean, it's really important to have parents in your own life. So my dad, I did post my, what do you call it, one of my picture. Like everybody have this, even though it's like I only follow is like my Facebook. So only my families and some of the few friends. So I think my chats was showing and all I can. My chat was showing, even like my belly was not showing, just like my chest.
Yeah,
My
physical.
chest, and then like what do you call it?
Biceps and all. Yeah.
My dad was like, nah, don't post that, please.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so kind of having that kind of system or having people in your life, of course, help in controlling, not necessarily like controlling you, but rather giving you a real life feedback on okay, what. Most of the time, you won't find strangers doing that.
You should
Strangers
be-
will not tell you what to post or not to post,
No, it's not like that. See,
unless if it's offensive.
for example, I dress in a certain way sometimes. Okay, when I'm going to party and all, I had two different kind of messages. If I am going little overboard, okay, and like one of my friends tell me, "Oh my God, bhaiya, you look so good. How did you even pull that off?" Other my friends, you look like shit.
Everybody have a different perspective.
Yeah,
on
their
that.
own opinion, and now it's on my psyche. Would I be okay?
How do you process it?
Would I be okay
To take
not
both.
even posting it? Okay, yeah, I always think like, will I be okay not even posting it? Do I like what I do on my own, or do I like it? Do I want to show it to other people that look, I'm doing it?
Exactly.
Okay,
So
this
that-
is how my brain goes like, okay, and like, okay, I thought I looked good, okay, and I enjoyed my outfit even though it was little
Yeah,
cringe,
that's what I was-
maybe, or maybe little
So
too out
still,
of my
I
context.
usually mention this in a lot of cases whenever I have like private conversation with my friends. Like one of the things I regret in my BTech life is not taking pictures.
Yeah, I did that.
But not pictures that are meant to be posted.
Oh.
I still have some few pictures that, I mean, those pictures I will never post them. They are not meant to be posted.
Five,
But
more than 5,000 pictures.
exactly, those are pictures that are meant not to be posted.
Yeah.
But why are pictures those important, right? I mean, for me, it's that ability of reliving those moments. To be honest, my mom and one of my sister, they share me some of the pictures. I don't know, probably you saw in my status yesterday. My picture when I was a baby, when I was like some
Uh,
2 years old or so. So I don't think 2 years old. No, that was like one
Maybe I
years.
did saw
Yeah,
it.
1 years old baby, and they share me that, and I just look myself like that's really crazy, man. And now I'm 20, and I saw the crazy resemblance and all that kind of stuff. So I think pictures give us that ability to relive that moment, and those pictures most probably not necessarily need to be posted, and if we have to be posted, we have to know where to post them. Of course, status, WhatsApp status, whatever, whoever is in your WhatsApp status, you kind of know him. You save
Yeah.
this number and he saved number. Your number you can control, even if you
Let
don't
me
want
tell
them
you,
to
I
see.
never
You
posted
can,
a WhatsApp status in my life
yeah, so
ever.
you can kick them out. For example, if you don't want people to see on your WhatsApp status and all that kind of stuff, you can
Yeah,
kick them
yeah.
out on. And I feel like WhatsApp status is more of like a little
Private.
safer, exactly safer and private way to kind of, if you have to share anything that you feel like, okay, I want to share something with my friends and family, but still, kind of stay in that ecosystem.
That's why
But
the close friends you have. I
exactly,
have that close friend list where I generally don't post, but whenever I post, I
you
know.
just make it a close friend.
I know no one's gonna judge me. No one's gonna take a screenshot.
Exactly.
Okay, I
People,
trust
your
everyone.
disciple kind of.
Yeah, not even disciple. They will scold me. What the hell are you posting, man? Like I felt like posting, but I don't want to be vulnerable, so I
Exactly.
posted on my close
Exactly.
friends.
Things. Yeah, that's the thing. And in this podcast, we covered a lot of things, from the negative part, how dangerous it is to be posting your vulnerable side on it. And it was a really, really amazing, discussion. I mean, we covered some really good
Yeah.
grounds so far. Yeah. Uh, I hope you like this podcast. And yeah, see you in the
Okay.
next one.
See you guys.
Bye bye.